What I'm going to show you now is how to modify your site's meta tags so that when you try to share a website on Facebook or any other social media platform, it will share with the right picture and in the right way with the right information. Because I know a lot of times people, when they try to post a link on Facebook or something, it pulls some random picture and they're like, that doesn't look right, that's not what I want. So meta tags can help with that, and you have a module plugged in here called Metatag. So what the Metatag is if you look at the code, and don't get scared, I'm going to show you a little bit of the code of this website. If I go to page source and I look at this code up here, you're going to see a bunch of HTML code, but there's some things in here that are like descriptions, right? Here's a description. Here's a site name, here's a description. These are the kind of things that Facebook is going to pull in to share the website. If that information isn't there, then it has to kind of look down through your site and just guess and say, well, I'll grab this picture and I'll grab that text. So you can kind of control that with meta tags. So the module up here, if you click on meta tag, this is kind of a big module, and I've tried to pre-configure most of the stuff that's in here. So, like globally, if you look at this, for the title of every page, it's just going to grab the title that you type in, and I'm also tacking on the name of the site. If you go down to, like, for example, your art products, it should grab the commerce product image, which is the image of your art, and the alt text. Site title, site name, things like that. So most of the stuff is plugged in. But the front page you might want to tweak. Even some of the other pages you might want to have some control over. So I'm giving that control to you. It's a little bit technical, but it's not too crazy. So for example, on my front page, what I've done is let me go back to that and expand this so you can see. On mine, I've actually typed in some different things. I'm controlling and saying, this is the picture that I want to show. And so I'll show you how to edit this stuff. And then another tool that I want to make you aware of is the Facebook debugging tool. So, and I'll post this link into into my site FAQ for this topic. But if you go to developers.facebook.com/tools/debug, you can actually get a little preview of what your website is going to look like. So I'm going to type in my whole URL there, https wheeler.artsite.studio. That's what I'm working on. If I click on debug, and it's going to show me kind of, here's what if you were to share this link on Facebook, this is what it would appear like, which is what I want. This is the picture I want. This is the title information that I want, right? So so you can see it's reading through the image. The OG is open graph, so it's reading through that information. And there's some things that I don't really care about, so I haven't filled them all in. But to edit that, so I'm looking at right now at the front page. I'm just gonna, so this is under configuration. Come down here to search and go to meta tag, and that's where I'm at. Click on edit. And then you can add in things here. You can type in whatever description you want. You can, some of these things I just left them blank because they're not really used. You can fill them in if you want to, but most search engines don't really pay attention to keywords anymore. But the ones that so under advanced, if this is not open, go ahead and you can open advanced. Also, open graph is one that you want to look at. So under advanced, I come down here and scroll down all the way down, you'll find a place where it says image. And so what I did is I went to my, let me go back to the home page here. I picked an image that I wanted to kind of make as my my sort of image that I'll share for the home page. So I'm just going to this product page. I'm going to right click and copy the image link. So I have the link, the specific link right to that picture. And then I'm going to paste it back into that field, right? So it should look something like that. And you can fill in any of these other things that you want. I mean, some of them, I don't know how much they're used. But I would also, Facebook reads the Open Graph stuff, and I think other social media platforms do as well. So that's where I'm putting in my site name. I mean, you can put as much of this as you want to. I kind of put a longer description here. Again, the image shows up there. You don't need to add image and image URL. It's only going to read one of those, and so you can I just do the one in the image. But yeah, you just fill those in. Most of this other stuff I've kind of left blank because it doesn't really apply to my website. But save that, and then you can come back over here and you can, on the Facebook developers page, you can hit scrape again, and it will, if you made any changes, it will find those changes. Oh, one thing I forgot, you probably will need to clear the cache. Okay, so click on flush the cache. Once you've made some changes to the meta tags, flush the cache, and then it will read it. And yeah, that's pretty much the extent of it. You can look around if there's ever like a product that, hey, I really want to, these defaults aren't working for me on this particular art page that I want to share on Facebook or something. You can also come right up here to this add meta tag for custom route, and you can specify the exact URL that you want for the artwork, and then you can add the custom tags for that. So I'll let you play around with that, and that should be helpful for everyone.